It's picnic time, so what am I going to do today? I'm going to do a Dyn-O-Mite Bacon Jam. Now, I've done a bacon jam before on this channel, and it was a few years back, and I decided to update it. So what we have here is 1 pound of bacon that I had in the freezer so I could cut it easily into 1-inch, half-inch strips. We're going to break it apart, and we're going to cook it down. And you know what? I'm not going to bore you with this. I'll come back once in a while to show you the update, so you can see what it looks like. I'll be back. Okay, this is what your bacon's going to look like. It does take a while, so please be patient. Now I'm going to take this out of the skillet, drain it on a paper towel. Now I cooked it till it was almost crispy. You don't want it crispy all the way for this recipe. And what's funny about bacon is in the pan it'll look like it's not done, and then you take it out and it hardens up. Got one little piece here. Okay, now I've got to take some of the grease out of here. I only want a tablespoon or so of grease. Now I started the bacon out on high, and then I went to medium so it wouldn't burn. And I still have some darkened spots in the pan, but those I want those in there. Take some of the grease out. This is my trick. This is what you do when you're old and you can't dump the skillet out. Okay, that's good enough. There's about a tablespoon or so of oil in there. And now I want to do my vegetables. I have a half of a red bell pepper. Only because I needed to use it up. You can leave it out or leave it in. And then I've got an onion and a half sliced. And then I have a fresh jalapeno. Okay, I'm going to have this on medium. I'm going to turn it up to high until my vegetables start cooking. And I want them tender crisp. So let's get that done, and again, I won't bore you. I'll be back. Okay, we had a technical problem. The camera didn't record what I was doing, so I'm going to recap it for you. I had my vegetables in here and they were cooking down nice and soft. And I added 2 teaspoons of garlic because we like a lot of garlic. You can add 1 if you want to, if you don't like it that much. Over here I had half a cup of coffee. Now this was strong coffee that I brewed. You can use instant coffee if you want to. And what that does is it brings out the darkness or the flavor of what you're doing. I had a 1/4 cup of molasses. I had a tablespoon of ketchup and a tablespoon of my favorite barbecue sauce, which if you go back in my recipes, I did a copycat Baby Ray's barbecue sauce not too long ago. I'll link it on the end cap of my video. I had a half a cup of brown sugar. And I had a half a teaspoon of dried thyme, which I crunched in my hand to bring out the flavors of the dried herbs. And I had a chipotle pepper from the can, chopped up, and a tablespoon of chipotle sauce that came with it. Now this is where it gets optional for you. You can add one, you can add two, as many as your family can take. And my daughter would tell me to use the whole can, but I wouldn't be able to eat it, so I'm not going to use the whole can. I'm going to let this cook down. It's going to be on medium high, and then all those sugars and molasses and coffee will come together in a syrup. So I'll be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, it's starting to get syrupy now, and depending on your skillet, the size of your skillet, it depends on how long it takes this to bubble down. I'm going to add the bacon back in, and we're going to cook it a little bit more. Almost there. I have a jar to put it in. I'm hoping it fits. I think it will. I want this to go down just a wee little bit more jammy, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to keep cooking it at medium heat. I don't want to burn it. And then I'll be back to show you the finished product. And we're going to finish it off. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on it. That brings out the shininess. I don't want to get too much. And also balsamic vinegar. Just about a tablespoon. Then I'm going to put it in a jar, and I'm going to taste it, and wish me luck. Okay, this is what we have. It's nice and jammy, and it's going to get even thicker in the refrigerator. Now you must refrigerate this. We're not canning anything. We're not putting it on a shelf somewhere, because it will mold. So we're going to put this in the refrigerator to go on our picnic hamburgers and hot dogs and everything else at steaks. It's good on steaks too. Let me taste it and get ready, because it's going to be hot for me. Man, that's delicious. I can taste the barbecue sauce, the onions and bell peppers. It was so good. And that bite was not too hot for me. Thanks for coming in. Hope you subscribe. And we'll see you later. Bye.